actually are Victoria on the Autocon cast. It's right there. The Twilight movie is huge. I think that a lot of actors went into the project without understanding how big the fan following really is. What was some of the feedback you have received from fans regarding your performances in the movie, and also, would you sign on for the project if you knew it was going to be this massive?
It's, I don't want to sound cliche, but it's an honor and a privilege to be able to be in a position where you can bring this kind of joy to people, And we love you as fans, and it's a mission for, many of us to be able to provide that, to be in that place. But what was the question again?
It was a long one. Yeah. It's definitely a long one. Would you have signed on if you knew it was going to be this massive?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you?
I would love to be a vampire. I enjoyed being all colonized yesterday.
Well, the thing about, I think the reason it attracts so many people is it's got that lore of the vampire and werewolves, but it's still about the human being connection. It's a love story. And it's the interconnection with people and how they relate to one another. And that's the beauty of it for me. So, yeah, absolutely. I just love the way it was written and to be a part of that.
So what was the question? I was mesmerized by your answer, so.
The question was, would you sign on if you knew how massive it was going to be, and have you been getting positive feedback about your character?
I mean, again, just like Gil, said, we have the best fans, and we couldn't ask for, more loving and compassionate fans, because again, we're stepping in the shoes of these characters that already have, you guys all dreamt about them, and especially for all the characters, Jasper and Rosalie and all them, it's tough for us to try and be what your dreams are, what your visions are. And I remember I came from Africa doing Generation Peel where my head was shaved. And my hair does not grow fast enough. Like, it takes years to get my curls. And, I remember everyone's like, they don't know who I am because my projects, again, Twilight's been such a blessing because it really put all us actors on the map. And really, it's that golden ticket in every actor's dream to just be able to step into these shoes of these characters that already have you guys as the fan base and the love that you guys bring for everyone. I love your shirt. I think it's amazing. But it's, again, I remember, I read the books and I'm like, gosh, I don't have curly hair. I don't have my hair. They're going to hate that. And of course, you have people like, why didn't you have curly hair? I can't grow my hair out that fast. And I didn't get why I didn't get a wig when a lot of other people got wigs for weird reasons. They have the hair, or, like Ashley could cut her hair. And it's like, come on, I can't grow my hair. But I love my character, and I think we're all blessed to have you guys there to push us along the way. And with doing Twilight, we all went into it with kind of the insecurity to portray these characters for you guys. And now that we're doing New Moon, and now that you guys are all accepting of us, and it made the movie what it was, and I've done everything to support it. It really takes a weight off our backs, and we can, just have fun with what we've brought our characters to be. And again, I'm glad. I kind of came into it not knowing it was a book series. I just fell in love with my character, fell in love with the love story. It's that, new age Romeo and Juliet, and I thought the script was beautiful. And I read tons of scripts now, and it's like, this one really caught my eye. And I know my agent wanted me to go out for Edward, and I'm like, I'm not complex enough to play Edward. And then I saw Emma, and what's that? Rob's a stud. He does some things that I could never. He does this thing where he lowers his head, and it's just like, and it's adorable. And I'll say that because I'm safe with who I am. He plays Edward beautifully, and I saw Emma, and I really was happy to be him. And then when I found out, Ashley actually came to my hotel room. I've been friends with her forever, and she brought the books. And she's like, you gotta read these. I'm like, there's books? I think 3 at the time before Breaking Dawn came out. And I was like, I gotta read these this soon? And I loved them. And it was great homework to have. And I see why everyone's such fans of the series. And again, it's a blessing to step into these shoes. It really makes an actor's job and mission in life to do projects that people really support and admire easy. And so thank you guys.